you ever wondered how money came to exist? Today we use coins, bills, and even digital currencies, but money wasn't always part of human society. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating journey of how money was invented, why it became necessary, and how it transformed the way people live and trade. Let's start by looking at life before money, when people relied on a very different system to get what they needed. Long before money, people used the barter system. This meant exchanging goods and services directly. For example, a farmer might trade wheat for a pot made by a potter. While this worked for small communities, it had many problems. What if the potter didn't need wheat? Or what if the value of the items didn't match? These challenges made trading complicated and inefficient. Barter system had clear limitations. People often struggled to find someone who wanted what they had and had what they wanted. This is called the double coincidence of wants. Imagine needing shoes but only having apples to trade, and the shoemaker doesn't want apples. This made trade slow and sometimes impossible, especially as societies grew larger and more complex. As communities expanded, people began searching for easier ways to trade. They needed something everyone would accept in exchange for goods and services. This led to the idea of using objects that had value to most people, making trade much smoother and more efficient. The first forms of money weren't coins or bills. Instead, people used items like shells, salt, cattle, and even beads. These objects were valuable, durable, and easy to carry. They became widely accepted in different cultures as a medium of exchange, making trading much simpler. Certain objects were chosen as money because they were rare, easy to divide, and didn't spoil over time. For example, salt was valuable for preserving food and shells were hard to find. These qualities made them ideal for use as money, helping people trade more easily. Over time, societies discovered that metals like gold, silver, and copper made excellent forms of money. Metals were durable, easy to shape, and could be weighed for value. Ancient civilizations began to use metal pieces as a standard way to trade, which marked a big step forward in the history of money. First coins were created over 2,500 years ago in ancient Lydia, which is now part of Turkey. These coins were made from a mixture of gold and silver and stamped with symbols to show their value. Coins made trading even easier because everyone could trust their worth and use them in different places. As coins proved successful, other civilizations adopted them. Greeks, Romans, Chinese, and many others began minting their own coins. Each culture added unique designs and values, but the basic idea remained the same: coins made trade faster, safer, and more reliable. Hundreds of years after coins, paper money was invented in China during the Tang and Song dynasties. Paper was lighter and easier to carry than metal coins, especially for large transactions. This innovation quickly spread to other parts of the world, changing the way people thought about money. Early paper money was backed by valuable resources like gold or silver. People could exchange their paper notes for a certain amount of metal at banks. This system helped build trust in paper money and made it easier for governments to manage their economies. As money evolved, banks became important. People needed safe places to store their coins and paper notes. Banks also started lending money, which helped businesses grow and economies expand. This was a major step in the development of modern financial systems. For many years, countries used the gold standard, meaning their money was directly linked to a certain amount of gold. This system helped keep money stable and trustworthy. However, as economies grew more complex, countries eventually moved away from the gold standard to allow more flexibility. Today, most countries use fiat money. This means money isn't backed by gold or silver but by the trust people have in their government and economy. Central banks control the supply of money, helping to keep economies stable and growing. With the rise of computers and the internet, digital money became possible. Today, we use credit cards, online banking, and mobile payments for everyday transactions. Digital money is fast, convenient, and has changed the way we think about spending and saving. In recent years, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have emerged. These are digital currencies that use advanced technology called blockchain to keep transactions secure and transparent. Cryptocurrencies are not controlled by any government, making them unique in the history of money. Money is more than just coins or bills. It's a tool that helps people trade, save, and plan for the future. Without money, modern economies wouldn't function and life would be much more complicated. Understanding how money works helps us make better choices every day. Money allows people to specialize in different jobs, making societies more productive. It also helps governments collect taxes, fund public services, and invest in the future. The invention of money was a turning point in human history, shaping the world as we know it. Money keeps changing as technology and society evolve. From shells to coins, paper to plastic, and now digital currencies, each step has made trade easier and life more convenient. The story of money is far from over, and new forms may appear in the future. For something to work as money, it needs to have certain qualities. It must be durable, portable, divisible, and widely accepted. These features make money useful for everyone, from ancient traders to modern consumers. Trust is at the heart of any money system. People accept money because they believe others will too. This trust is built by governments, banks, and the systems that support money's value and security. One of money's main roles is to store value over time. This means you can save money today and use it in the future. This quality helps people plan, invest, and build wealth. Money also acts as a unit of account, meaning it helps people measure and compare the value of goods and services. This makes it easier to keep track of prices, budgets, and economic activity. Perhaps the most important function of money is as a medium of exchange. It allows people to buy and sell goods and services without needing to barter. This makes trade faster and economies more efficient. Money's value can change over time due to inflation, which means prices go up and each unit of money buys less. Governments and central banks work to keep inflation under control so that money remains useful and reliable. As money became more valuable, some people tried to make fake coins and notes. This is called counterfeiting. To prevent this, governments added special features to money like watermarks and holograms to keep it secure. Technology continues to change how we use money. From ATMs to mobile wallets and cryptocurrencies, new tools make managing money easier and safer. The future of money will likely be even more digital and connected. As the world becomes more connected, money moves across borders faster than ever. International trade and travel rely on currency exchange and global financial systems, making money a truly worldwide tool. What will money look like in the future? Experts predict more digital currencies, smarter payment systems, and new ways to store and use value. One thing is certain: money will keep evolving to meet the needs of society. From bartering goods to using digital currencies, the story of money is a journey of human creativity and adaptation. Understanding how money began helps us appreciate its role in our lives and prepares us for the changes ahead. Money is more than just a tool, it's a symbol of trust, cooperation, and progress.